You're listening to Hotep Ish with your host, Dewan B. Intelligent Ish Talk, intelligent shit talk, where we balance the profound with the profane. Political satire, celebrity and expert guests, information and entertainment, conversation and solutions. Leave your feelings at the door.
What up, y'all? What up, y'all? We are here. I got a guest in the building. We're going to get to it in a second. But in the meantime, I want y'all to go ahead and take a listen to a couple of our sponsors. These cats are dope at what they do and consider what they do. Let me see here. Here we go. 1 second, y'all. I'm over here having technical difficulties. Here we go. Our first sponsor tonight. This is a dope brother. Does dope work, editing. He does weddings. He does photography. If you got a podcast, you might want to call this brother like I did. Mr. Simon Vision Media.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is my Simon Vision Media. Simon Vision Media.
when it comes to somebody being professional, Simon, that's that guy. You know what I mean? He's somebody that says what he means what he says, and he's always going to deliver on time. But he should not be confused with this next brother. This next brother does something totally different. Mr. King Simon. And y'all need to get a reading from this brother. First, he got a class coming up on Sunday. So if you want to know more about this kind of stuff, I want y'all to pay attention to this commercial.
Cosmic 1910 Alignment Dinner and Mini Workshop coming to Drop Squad Kitchen in Wilmington, Delaware on June the 19th from 6 to 9 p.m. featuring King Simon, the International Numerovator, alongside Ellison Nedra, the modern day sage, with special guests, Lloyd Strayhorn, the world-renowned astronumerologist, all happening in Delaware, Wilmington, Delaware at the Drop Squad Kitchen, June the 19th from 6 to 9 p.m. Make sure you text 347-496-1022 for details. That's 347-496-1022.
That's my man King Simon. Texting 347-496-1022. Tell you, like, y'all saw my readings I did last week. You know, a lot of that goes into some of the things that I learned from King Simon as far as numerology goes. So yeah, hit him up, please. But we are here. I'm here on screen today because we got a lot going on. We're going to be talking about Monique. Let me adjust my camera and make sure it's right before I turn around and invite on the stage this dyke. This brother name is on the show right now with me. You may know him. You may have seen him racing camels at your local, racetrack. You may have seen him be a guest star in Aladdin the Play, the Pensacola, Florida edition. This dude right here. What up, boy? What's up, ho?
Man, fuck you, man. Fuck you. What's up, everybody? What's up?
Man, you need to turn your mic up, nigga. We can't hear you.
My mic is up, bitch.
Is it them earbuds?
It probably is. Hold on.
Take them earbuds out. And where your goddamn camera so close?
What about now?
And let me see this shit. Yeah, I think it's I don't know, man. This shit got you zoomed in, and I don't like you to zoomed in because you look like a whole ass nigga. Let me take it to a different camera view and see if that works. Let me take it to a different camera view. Let me see here. All right, that's better. That's better. I don't want you that close to my screen.
Can you hear me now, bitch?
We can hear you better. We can hear you a little bit. Can y'all hear me in the chat room? Can y'all thank y'all for the happy birthday wishes. Thank y'all. It is my birthday. I will be taking birthday donations at the Cash App. But yeah, we got I don't know why I'm doing this because I wanted to talk by myself, but y'all told me to invite on this motherfucker. So as you can see, hey, like I told y'all before, y'all heard it before. Y'all heard the word, now y'all see the word. I'll beat this nigga's ass.
What you lighting up incense?
Yeah, nigga.
You fake ass Kevin Samuels.
Now that nigga do candles. I do incense, nigga. I do the manly shit.
Man, that ain't, man. Kevin Hamuels. Kevin Spamuels.
I bought these incense from your family members, nigga. I'm making y'all rich. You gas station owning motherfucker. Yeah. So, nah, your voice. Say something again.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, I hear your stupid ass. Yeah. Can y'all hear him in the chat?
Yeah.
Can y'all hear this nigga in the chat? I was gonna make sure he's live. Larry's coming in live from Tel Aviv. He's in Tel Aviv right now, so that's why y'all might hear his sound go in and out. You know,
sound ain't going.
He on his 56K modem. In Jerusalem right now. That's motherfucker look like, yeah. So Now, I got a few topics I want to talk about tonight, and then I'm gonna ask y'all to not call in because ain't no calls in tonight, and I want to see what y'all want to talk about in the chat. But in the meantime, what y'all can do to support a brother on his birthday, get your t-shirts.
Man.
The Black American Music Family Tree. Available now on incenseandashtrays.com. We got the canvas. We got the roll-up poster you can frame yourself. Or we got the ones that are already framed. We got the ones all that. So, and plus on the canvas ones and the frame ones, I'm paying for the shipping. You dig? So anything over $75, free shipping. So order yours today. I appreciate that, Chris. Order yours today. And the t-shirt is dope. I got like more colors. I wanted my white one to be here before Juneteenth, but shit, it ain't gonna be here in time.
Hey, that's a dope. Yeah, it is dope. It's a stupid ass person wearing it, but that's a dope ass t-shirt.
Hey, Larry, please do not buy my t-shirts. I don't want my shit looking weak.
Hey, you know what? I tell you what I do. I wear all of your t-shirts to the gun range.
All the black people don't owe anybody anything but an ass whooping.
My favorite one is to wear the Reparations Now t-shirt to the gun range. Boy, you ought to see them motherfuckers in there looking at me, boy.
Hey, be Matt. They don't know whether to call you a nigger or a Muslim, huh?
They leave me the fuck alone. That's why I wear the shit. Leave me the fuck alone. Let me practice.
This motherfucker hilarious. You celebrate the end of the Afghani war and Juneteenth the same, don't you?
Man, you know what? Fuck you, man. I didn't join this call for this abuse, bitch.
That wasn't nice. That wasn't nice.
Shut up. Hey, man. Hey, y'all. Y'all do my boy a favor, dog, and bless his cash app. It's his birthday. He's 40. You 41, ain't you?
41 now, yeah.
41, dog. Nigga's 41. He made it another year. He won't make it until next year. So I'm gonna need y'all to put some on his bless his cash app. His wife has access to it. She'll take that money and put it towards his funeral because it's the last year he gonna spend on earth. I promise y'all.
You ain't gonna do shit about it.
Man, dog, I'm telling you, when I fly out there, I'm gonna kill you with these bare hands, dog. I'm telling you right now.
Nigga,
I'm telling you right now.
Nigga, that's like throwing a cherry to a bear, nigga. That ain't gonna mean a goddamn thing, nigga. I eat them hoe ass punches, nigga. And I put you in a motherfucking full Nelson, bitch. Yeah.
Hey, make sure y'all get y'all t-shirts too, because they're gonna be collector's items after I put his dumb ass in the grave.
Somebody said be nice to my guests. Nah, I can't be nice to nothing like this. George Bush said we don't negotiate with terrorists. Look, you see this nigga on stage? Like somebody that's worth being nice to?
That's man. Okay, you're man.
Oh shit! I appreciate the cash app, Chris.
Yeah. Thank you, Chris. Good job, brother.
Yeah, dog. But like, all I know is this, dog. I appreciate that. And all, but that still ain't gonna stop this fade, nigga.
I welcome it, dog. I want it, dog. I want it.
Nigga, nah.
I'm telling you.
I knock a Michael Strahan gap into your teeth, motherfucker.
Nigga, it's already halfway there, so it ain't gonna take much. But dog, I'm telling you, I want this fade. I want it. I ain't gonna work out. I don't need to get in shape. I don't need to do no cardio. I don't need to train. I'm a chain smoke weed. I'm a drink beer every day. And nigga, the next time I see you, I'm gonna beat your bitch ass.
Nah. That's not happening, dog.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Nigga, I'll whoop your ass with my left hand and roll a joint with my right. Same time,
man. You can't do it. You can't do that.
Then nigga, and the spit from when I knock your ass across the cheeks, I'm gonna use that shit to wet the blunt and roll that motherfucker with my right hand.
That is logistically impossible to want.
I'm gonna catch that. I'm gonna right in your motherfucking jaw, and that spit gonna fly. And right when that spit fly, I'm gonna catch that shit with my right hand and roll that joint with one hand, motherfucker. Puff that bitch, then knock your ass out, nigga.
Nah, man, that's not gonna happen, dog.
Watch.
You smile too much. You be talking all that tough shit, but dog, you smile entirely too much to do all the shit you talking about, dog. You and I both know that you soft.
Nah.
Yeah, okay,
no, it ain't.
Whatever,
nah,
bitch.
I ain't.
Yeah, whatever, bitch.
Nah, I ain't. But I want to talk about. We was talking about the other day, dog. the whole Monique thing and the way a lot of cats were the reaction to, because this was one of the topics of the show. I want to talk about this as black people. I'm glad you here because Monique, it seems as if the things that she's been horsing around about and woofing about, it seems as if she may have been right. Just based on, if we go back to the Dl Hughely thing, she was the only person, like she showed a signed contract. He showed a memorandum of agreement. He never showed the signed contract. The contract with her headlining was signed on her end. He didn't have anything signed showing that. So it looks like she was right. And then now we get to the whole Netflix thing. For those of you who don't know, Netflix settled with Monique because her lawsuit was about Netflix negotiating with men and other people, but not with black women. And she got that verified by Wanda Sykes. Wanda Sykes said the same thing. It was like they offer you some shit, take it or leave it. And here's the thing about it. Monique said, and this part I didn't know. It wasn't until I read through the settlement thing, the limited information that they put out. I read that she didn't approach Netflix. Netflix approached her.
Oh.
Yeah, but other people like Amy Schumer, like Chris Rock and everybody, they were allowed to negotiate. I appreciate the cash apps, Mark and Anthony. I appreciate that. And Jordan, I appreciate that. But they were allowed to negotiate and she wasn't. Well, that's against labor laws. If you're negotiating, you have to negotiate with everyone. So what Monique was dealing with in this situation was a completely legal thing. It was a legal issue, a legal matter. What I saw was people turning it into an issue about Monique and her attitude. And sort of playing devil's advocate for these devils. So that's the scenario. And we was talking about that. Like, as black people, what do we get? Just say we don't like that person. That person's a complete scumball. Me personally, I don't really like nothing Monique ever did. Like, I liked her I liked her in Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins. Mm-hmm. But I hated the Parkers. I didn't like none of her stand up. Her show was cool when she had like guests on, but usually I would DVR her show and fast forward right to the guests. I always went right past that monologue because I hated her going, hey, and her arms flapping in the wind. And you had all that gigolo down here going, and she didn't know how to wear sleeves. So talk to me, Larry. Like, what do you see about what's going on with the whole Monique situation, dog? What's your point of view on this whole situation?
Well, I'm not a big fan of Monique either. I mean, but my point is, here's a black woman going up against the machine. It's a black woman going up against the machine that's owned by white people. Damn your opinion about this black woman. Shut the fuck up and let her fight and support her. Like, I always root. I don't give a shit what it is. If it's a black man and he's running from the cops, I'm rooting for him to get away. I always root for the black people, always. And I think more of us need to do that. People who have something to say about this fucking lawsuit should have shut the fuck up. I mean, she won it anyway, so you niggas look stupid talking about her anyway. But shut up and let this black woman beat these white people out of some money. Like, shut the fuck up. She might bust it down with a couple of you niggas, but shut up. And stop advocating for the devil, dog. That's the dumbest shit ever.
Why? Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. Is like, you brothers are saying, well, she may deserve it because she said this, and she made that movie about Precious, and that was a bad movie for black people, and blah blah blah. And I'm like, I agree with y'all on all that. I am not a fan of her comedy. She looks like a pineapple, especially when her hair's on top of her head. Monique looked like that choir director with a bad attitude at church. Don't she?
Miss Dolores. Yep, Miss Dolores. Yep, she showed up.
Yeah, she like Miss Dolores when she be directing the choir. Ha, ha, and her hair be bouncing around. You know, you niggas who went to the church in the 80s and the 90s know what I'm talking about. She looked like the kind of chick that would have a gay husband. But I'm not saying the dude is. He seems cool. You know what I mean? I don't know much about them. But her personality.
Yep.
Like
somebody she can run over. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even, if to her husband to say nothing about you, I don't know nothing about you, brother. You know, and so I just know that I seen a woman, a black person, going up against the corporate establishment. And the corporate establishment got bread. And I realized, you know what? I could set aside my dislike for the Parkers. I could set aside my dislike for every time I turned on her show, she was going, hey, hey, hey. I could dismiss those waves in the oceans that was coming through her arms. I could dismiss all that if she's going up against corporate power. And we as black people, like it's like we gotta grow up, you know?
Man, this is a perfect time to learn the lesson of being on code. If you don't like her, you're not a fan of her, that's fine. You have that right. But it's a black woman here again. It's a black woman going up against the establishment, trying to get their ass for some bread. Shut up. Y'all look like Steven off Django criticizing this black woman trying to get some money from Master. Like, shut up.
Like
get her bread.
Netflix, because niggas have been getting technical too. See, no, the problem is Monique. She think winning a Grammy means something. You dig? And the other problem is the numbers. She never sold out no arenas. She didn't do this. She didn't do that. And I'm sitting there looking like, okay. So in other words, you're saying she got to be the perfect Negro. And coming from a black person, like.
And you know what? That's even more of a reason to root for her, because if you don't think she's as accomplished or deserving as other people, but yet she's still getting an opportunity to negotiate, that could bust the door wide open for other unaccomplished, undeserving people to get bread from Netflix. Like, just stay on code and shut the fuck up and let this woman get these honkies for all the money she can. Like, just shut up.
I like seeing brothers and sisters get it all, socks and drawers.
Especially from them, because we deserve it.
Yeah, we do deserve it. And they have unlimited amounts of Netflix. See, niggas did all this fighting over Netflix, talking about what Monique don't deserve. And then what did Netflix do a couple months ago? Raise the price on your monkey ass and stop allowing you to share your password while you defending these motherfuckers. And then they over here.
Exactly.
This is the same Netflix that came out with that movie last year. With basically sexualizing little ass kids, having little ass kids do sexual ass dances. Pedophile ass TV.
This the same Netflix that, you know, all these streaming services, when you scroll through them, they have like different categories: comedy, action, and then they always have a black section, and it always has a stupid ass name like Black Voices or something. And then you scroll through the little black section, and 79% of that shit is Nigerian shit.
Yeah. And they throw that gay shit in the moonlight and shit like that.
Exactly.
Slapping us in the face every day. Again,
so y'all defending that bullshit.
No, I don't like Monique's comedy, but I don't like that shit even more, the way them motherfuckers treat us. I don't have to like her. I'll probably never go to a Monique show. And if somebody gave me free tickets, I might, but I'll never pay for one. You know what I mean? If she comes out with a special, there's a good chance I won't watch it. Like, if I'm over and people want to see it, okay, maybe. But if we all chilling, I'm chilling with my family, they want to see it, maybe. But I'm not gonna turn it on. You know what I mean? I don't watch anything that she does. But I do see that this is a black woman that's fighting for a cause that's been ringing in our ears since day one, the mistreatment. And as a man, we gotta let our sisters know that we have your back. I ain't gotta like you, but I got your back. Now, if you're doing something that's gonna hurt, if you're using the black community, say like in a way Byron Allen uses us. He don't fuck with us, don't do anything, nothing, but he only comes around when he has a court case. Monique makes her money off of everything she stays in the. You may not like her brand, but all of her shit comes from black people. She's supported by black people. So there's a large contingent. She's in the black pocket at all times. She never leaves the black circle. But you got people like Byron Allen who will go around, don't really fuck with us, have all this anti-black stuff up on his TV show, but now when he's ready to sue the government, he wants us to rally around him. You know, I do believe we do got to be more cautious about who we rally around. You know, Jay-Z. People like Jay-Z said, hey, let's vote Democratic. Now, when you doing that, okay, you now just trying to push us back to the mainstream. I'm not going to say nothing outwardly against you sometimes, but I ain't going to say nothing to support you if supporting you means I got to support Hillary Clinton or Joe Biden. Now, that's where I draw the line. But if it's a black person directly against a corporation and there ain't no politics involved, it's a black person corporation and the black person is looking to get more money from that corporation. I'm on the black person side every time.
And I'm gonna tell you something else. This is probably another factor as to why so many people spoke out against Monique in our fight against Netflix. If Monique was not built like you, or she didn't look the way she looked, if she was 36, if she was 37, 27, 46, I bet you every nigga who had something to say about it would have been like, yeah, sister, going on. Yeah, I'm with my hashtag. I'm with Monique. Like,
you're right, though. You right.
Like, man, nah, man. That's a black woman. She got a black husband, black family, fighting for black people. And black people had some shit to say and was defending Netflix. Like, who gives a fuck if she ain't never sold out no big stadium? So what? Guess who ain't sold out? Guess who else ain't sold out no big stadium? A lot of you niggas who was criticizing her. So shut the fuck up and let this black woman.
Right.
Let this sister get this bread, man. Like, damn.
Yeah, and then thank you for the super chat, Doc fellas. Yeah, and on top of that, that brings me to another point I wanted to bring up. What's up with niggas and having to like somebody? Like, what's up with that? Like, black people, certain areas we gotta grow up in, and another area we gotta grow up in is this whole like dislike. Like and dislike are extremely irrelevant when there's an issue on the table. There are people who I like. If they're talking, there are people who I like. I'm gonna give you an example. There's people who I really like. But they push shit, they be pushing this LGBTQ shit, and I'm cool with them. But me being cool with them is not going to make me support their cause. Versus, going back to Monique, I never really liked her brand of comedy. But she had a cause that I could get behind. The like and the dislike didn't matter. It's the issue that's on the table that matters. And we see it in sports, dog. Like, you know how we used to do sports and things. And the reason why I stopped doing sports and things, because too many grown-ass men talking about who they like on the basketball court. Let me say something, grown-ass men. We talking basketball, right? I don't give. All right? I don't give a fuck who you like. That's the gayest shit ever. What the fuck is you talking about, like, nigga?
Nigga, we're talking about 94 feet, 4 quarters, possibly overtime. We're talking about basketball. We're not talking about how you feel about a motherfucker off the court or what they do off the court or who they married to.
We talk about sweaty niggas.
We're talking about that sounded so stupid. But we're talking about basketball. And you know what, D? Here's another thing. Like, okay, so say you don't like, if you don't like the person, that's fine. You gotta love your people though. Like, this person was fighting for our people, and damn if you dislike the person, do you love your people? If you love your people, shut the fuck up about this person. Because she was fighting for black people, man. Somebody's gonna benefit behind this fucking lawsuit. Somebody's gonna be given an opportunity that others wouldn't have gotten had she not won this lawsuit. Hopefully.
I'll tell you exactly what's gonna happen with this lawsuit being settled. Other black people who come to Netflix, they're gonna have the ability to negotiate their salary. That's what's gonna happen.
Exactly.
Future comics and a lot of these niggas that was complaining about her, you're now going to have the ability to negotiate because it's on record that thing has been filed and they settled, which implies guilt, which they, even though legally it doesn't, logically it does. So it's on the mind of people moving forward with Netflix. If you're going to do business with them, you can now negotiate what you're going to get paid. That's a win for everybody. Netflix got the money because if they don't allow you to negotiate, you now have a lawsuit just like Monique had a lawsuit.
Mm-hmm.
Worst case scenario, you get a settlement. Best case scenario, you can negotiate. If they offered you $500,000, you might get $750 out of it now. You got an extra $200,000 out of it because of what she just did. You dumbass niggas. And when it comes down to it, like again, going back to the whole like thing, like talking about like sports, it's like you'll talk about sports, and they'll be like, you'll be talking about the game itself, because like when me and you talk basketball, we talk basketball like our fathers did. That person's a good player. He dunked on him. That person crossed him over. We won the game. On to life after that. On to real life. Basketball's fake life. Real life. We're on to that. Now, dog, it's like you say something, man, that person missed 10 shots in a row. Man, you don't like them. Why don't you like them? What's up with niggas and like and when it comes to sports?
Or, oh man, you a hater.
Oh yeah, that one too. What's up with this? Niggas will defend an athlete. I remember I said something going back to we talk about people and situations. I remember like we had the Tamir Rice situation, right? And remember LeBron didn't speak out about that until like he had to wait to speak to his publicist. And I remember bringing that up, and everybody's like, "Man, you just a hater." I'm thinking like, you don't think the betterment of our people is more important than your love for one man? And then so fast forward to a month ago, then black people get shot up in Buffalo. Motherfucker, this nigga was talking about Russian hockey on his Twitter that day. The Uvalde shooting happened, which I'm not here to minimize that shooting, but now that the mainstream is on it, this nigga the first one tweeting about something needs to get done. So when black people need a voice of one of ours, we can't get that. But when it comes to the voice of other people's, they can get that shit all day. And the reason why that shit happens is because of these soft ass niggas that are more entangled with liking a grown ass man than love for their people. Talk about that, dog.
I don't know where we made the wrong turn, man. I just remember, like you said, discussing sports a certain way. Even if I like the player more than somebody else liked the player, we would discuss what they did on the court. Like Magic averages this many assists, Isaiah doesn't. And then we would keep it basketball. But now it's, man, LeBron wife look better than such and such, or he does more for the community, or I dream about fucking LeBron more than I dream about fucking Klay Thompson. It's just gotten so lame, dog. And I don't know where this shit came from. It's grown men. Like I can see women having this conversation because I don't even talk sports with women because it's stupid. But
right,
because I'm really trying to fuck. I don't want to talk sports with you, bitch. I'm trying to fuck. But these grown men that are defending these athletes the way they do, like they're family members or spouses, man, this shit gotta stop. It's not young people. It's not just young people, D. It's people in our age bracket.
Yeah.
You in your 40s now, so am I. It's people in our age bracket. Like, dog, you had a father. Why are you like this? Like, what the fuck has happened? You said something the other day. You said something the other day on one of your lives, and I never thought about it, dog. And I hate giving your bitch ass credit for anything, but when you broke down how LeBron was marketed, when you broke that shit down, that I really went back to 2003, like, damn, I remember him running through that church. I remember him passing the ball to people. I remember the whole witness and all that they really involved. They really deified LeBron. And so a lot of these niggas pray to the temple of LeBron James. Like they really do. And that's why we have all these weak ass niggas defending LeBron like they fucking.
That's real talk. Yeah, first of all, yeah, thank you for the credit, but if I socked you in the nose right now, I'd knock both them earbuds out your ears, nigga. Hey, what's up, Tasha in the chat room?
What's up, Tasha? Fuck Dewan.
Yeah, Tasha. Yeah, that's the homie right there. But like, nah, you right about that. These dudes go around, and it's like, I don't know what it is. It's the whole witness thing. Like, I remember that. For those of you who didn't see my live the other night, to what Larry's talking about, this is how they marketed LeBron James. Let me tell y'all real quick. I'm not gonna go into as great of a detail this time, but when LeBron James came into the NBA, right after they drafted him, they unveiled a billboard in Cleveland with him with his hands out like this, with his back was showing James, and then on top of that it said witness, and then basically symbolism, because you know how symbolism works through imagery, and imagery creates one-to-one connections in your mind that create a story. It suggests to you a story, and it's like that movie Inception. The suggestion is so strong, you think you thought of it. Go back and watch that movie Inception to understand how this is done. But so you get the imagery of LeBron on the cross, and then his first set of Nike commercials, his first and second year, if you go back to 2003, those commercials were, there was a choir playing. LeBron James came in church, and he has a basketball, and he's passing to members in the choir, and it's basically that church music, that church shouting music going on. And what that was doing, it was implanting in the mind of people before he even took his first step on the basketball court that James, King James, the Bible is what? The King James, right? So they call him King James. So King James, you already have a connection to the Bible because he's King James. And anytime you hear the words King James, you're going to associate that. There's going to be an association between him and what the Bible represents, which is godlike status, which is religion. And this works on the mind of the unaware. Now, if you're aware of what's going on, you can filter this shit out. If you're not paying attention, it won't matter. But if you're paying attention and you're not aware of what's going on, then it's going to go directly to your subconscious. Word association, symbolism, cross, King James, all these commercials in church, passing basketball. And his tagline, his first, 5 years, was witness. Witness. Everything was centered and sculpted around a religious context. And so what do you see 20 years later? You see grown-ass men with grandchildren worshiping a nigga 20, 30 years younger than him. And it's all been done. And then you have the constant reinforcement, because when you watch, because you know, we was both watching PTI, First Take, or it was called Cold Pizza back then.
Cold Pizza, yeah.
The best damn sports show before that. We was watching all this shit. And you had a LeBron topic every day. When LeBron was a rookie, is he already better than Kobe? Oh, is he better than Jordan? And so we have these associations, and now you have the NBA, which is run, ESPN is run by who? Disney?
ABC, Disney, yeah. ABC,
Disney.
ABC and Disney, yeah.
So they are in literal control of the NBA narrative. So they created a whole narrative, and now we see that. We see the whole worshiping and deification of a person. So now when we get to real life issues, social issues, and you say something as simple as, hey, we want one of our greatest voices to speak up for some of these great injustices that we have going on. Other people turn into Agent Smith. They turn into Agent Smith, and they the ones, the Matrix. They the ones coming at you. So that's just what we see, man.
Yeah.
That's just what we see. Oh, I just got a copy. I just got a copy of my book cover. My book is coming out pretty soon. I just had my graphic designer send me the first rendition. Damn. The first rendition of it. I'm gonna change that picture up. But y'all like that book cover? It's called Tell It Like It Is.
Is that two white people?
Nah, yeah, I'm gonna change that picture up.
You should.
But you like that Tell It Like It Is? The art of loving communication. I'm gonna change that picture up.
I don't like telling you I like anything you do. So I guess that question is for
Fuck
people
you. I'm asking the chat room.
Okay, good. Because I don't like you or shit about you.
I just got this email. Yeah, I'm like, what do y'all think, chat room? I'm gonna change that picture. But what do y'all think for a book cover? The Art of Loving Communication.
Hey, make sure the woman on the cover has a big old ass, boy.
Hey, I probably should. I get two people hugging.
Man,
but yeah,
yes, dog.
Have her come in with the booms and the banks and the bops.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
All right. What's up, Kendall, in the chat room? You're right. Yeah, you're right, Seymour. Like I said last night, last night when Steph won the championship yesterday, they basically used that to shit on everybody else instead of just glorifying Steph. Basketball has turned into male gossip, hoe behavior, and everything we as men would always say about women being emotional, about women not being logical, all that shit we've been talking is, and not me, but I'm talking about you niggas. That shit, that shit's coming true. Niggas is like, don't talk about my boyfriend.
Man, and it's even the commentators. Like, I can't listen to any of these motherfuckers call the game because I don't like people telling me what the fuck I'm looking at. That's number one. I know what the fuck I'm looking at. But y'all talking all this extra bullshit. Like Hubie Brown, I love Hubie Brown. All he talks about, okay, here's a guy who averages this, does this. He don't talk about shit nobody does off the court. He don't talk about nobody's spouse, no legal problems. None of that shit. Is all basketball. And all these commentators have gotten away from that, dog. They all want to drum up some fucking narrative. Like they had the camera in Steph's face trying to catch him crying and all that fuck shit. Like, man.
Yeah, like, I remember how it was when Chick Hearn used to announce basketball. And when I did my next season, y'all, I'm gonna do more of those live game watches. We have fun doing that shit, watching the game live. But when I was announcing, I was doing the old Chick Hearn style, nigga. Johnson passes the ball to Jackson. Jackson shoots a 15-footer. That's all you need to talk about when you're announcing a game. You don't need to talk about, oh my God, he's such a good father and he's so humble. Remember when Kawhi Leonard was on the Spurs, when he won that championship on the Spurs, he was always, oh, and he's so humble. He's so good and he's so humble. He's just so humble. The minute his ass put his foot in the ground and said, y'all ain't going to be fucking with me. I'm taking control of my career and I'm not going to play until I'm ready to play. They stopped talking that humble shit real fast. He never changed his disposition. He went from being humble to being a team cancer.
And man, I'm gonna tell you something else I've noticed. They really focus on these players that pregame walk from the car to the locker room
when they dress like sissies.
They really focus on. I'm like, dog, this is a fucking fashion show.
And you know what else is funny about sports to me? I'm watching when the halftime show come on. I'm over here. That's my incense smoke. I'm over here thinking it's a feather. That's the incense smoke. But I'm over here. I'm watching the halftime show on mute because, like I said, I can't listen to them niggas. And I'm just looking like they got 4 dudes in suits with these serious facial expressions, and they making all these demonstrative body language movements, and he got to do, and I'm sitting back and thinking, like, I'm over here smoking, and I'm high as hell, and I'm thinking, these niggas are serious.
Dead serious.
Nigga, we talking about sports. If you look at the way they body language is, you would think we talking about war strategy, how we about to end poverty. You thinking that we talking about how we gonna go ahead and get them child molesters about the neighborhood? The way these niggas is talking, I'm over here thinking we about to clean these motherfuckers. These niggas is talking about basketball.
Dog. And Stephen A. Smith is the worst. I want to fight this nigga so bad, dog. If somebody knows how to get in touch with Stephen A. Smith, get in touch with him and tell him there's somebody in Houston, Texas that want to beat his bitch ass. He's the main one. He be talking all this aggressive shit, all this shit about This nigga didn't even play at a D1 school. He couldn't even make it at an HBCU. And he got the nerve to talk about a nigga who got 12 All-Star appearances. Man, shut the fuck up.
And Stephen A. Smith looks like a snapping turtle. But if y'all fought, he'll headbutt the shit out you, boy.
Man, please. I'll beat the shit out of and that'll be my tune-up fight before I beat your bitch ass. How about that?
Nah, nigga, you'll break your knuckles on that nigga forehead. That old Jeffrey Osborne looking nigga.
I'll beat his ass and shoot you. How about that?
Dog, nigga, I knock Stephen A. Smith out and stand over him and be like, can you woo, woo, woo?
Oh, why would you do that? Why'd you sing, dog? Why'd you do that?
Because he looked like Jeffrey Osborne.
Oh, man, fuck you, man. I was not expecting you to sing. That's, man, fuck that.
And I'm telling y'all right now, but you remember, weren't you there with me when the Clippers played against Boston when Kevin Garnett?
No, I was in. So we both witnessed it. I was in Boston. No, I'm sorry. I was in Miami. It was literally 10 years ago, Eastern Conference Finals, Boston and Miami, Memorial Day weekend. And I was standing courtside before the game, and the motherfuckers was warming up and shit. And Stephen A. had a microphone. I'll never forget because that nigga pants was big as shit, dog. His pants, the inseam was wide. You couldn't see his shoes. But that nigga walked over to KG, and KG started barking at his ass, like yelling at him. And Steven tried to look around to see if anybody saw him. He walked off. He was trying to talk to KG, and KG was like, "Fuck away from me." He started yelling. You know, KG got Tourette's before the game. He started yelling at this nigga. He walked off, dog, and tried to find somebody else to talk to. I'm like, oh, see, these players don't fuck with you the way you say they do. They don't fuck with him. He be making up rumors. He ain't got no inside the locker sources. That shit ended with AI and them.
Yeah.
Like, that shit ended with them. These new niggas don't fuck with him. They fuck with Woj and people like that. And I forget that other brother's name. They don't fuck with Stephen A. Smith. He the cops to them.
And that's how it was when I saw him in L.A. I think it was a Christmas game. It was like around Christmas time because that's when you weren't there at Christmas. Yeah, you're right. You weren't there. Mm-hmm. And the same thing. I was in Staples Center, and Stephen A. Smith walked up. KG didn't cuss him. He said, "Get the fuck away from me." He just kind of just pushed him away, and he kept walking, put his headphones back on. And I saw Stephen A. Smith kind of stand down, but then he went on First Take the next morning and was like, "Yo, last night I was in Staples Center, man. I talked to my boy KG, and KG said that the Celtics are ready for Miami. They beat the Clippers last night in the Staples." And it was like, nigga, that didn't happen. I was there.
They be making up shit.
Same story, two different coasts.
Yeah. Yep. Piece of shit, boy. Mm. Hey man, y'all better watch these athletes y'all worshiping, dog. Y'all better watch because number one, you probably will never get the chance to fuck them like you want to. That's why you worship them the way you do. You really want to fuck these dudes. And no knock, man. Ain't no judgment. Live your life. I mean, you know, if you down with the rainbow, be down. But you're never gonna fuck LeBron James, dog. You'll never get a chance to fuck LeBron James. So stop defending him the way you do. You'll never get to fuck Steph Curry, dog. So stop defending these motherfuckers the way you defend them. Because I ain't finna defend you.
They not.
Most of the motherfuckers won't even speak up for you. How about that?
Yeah. You can be motherfucking done wrong in the middle of the national news, and these niggas gonna turn their head the other way and wait for some white person to get fucked up before they speak out.
Or they'll speak out on your behalf once them other people start speaking out on your behalf. Then they'll jump on the train.
Yeah. I appreciate the Cash App for the birthday Cash Apps. Hit the Cash App for the birthday, y'all. $sign DeJuan Brown. Oh, and I'm getting some orders too. I just 3-4. I done got 4 sales on the t-shirt so far during this show. Oh, somebody bought the canvas poster. Oh shit! Somebody bought the big canvas.
They blessing you for your bitch ass birthday, man. Hey, happy birthday to the realest nigga to celebrate their birthday on June 17th. Happy birthday to Kendrick Lamar. Fuck DeJuan, dog.
Yeah. Hey, I will say happy birthday to Kendrick, dog. That's a cold motherfucker right there.
Yeah, man, that nigga got real talent. Fuck this nigga talking to y'all.
Nah, I tell you where I got talent, nigga. I got talent in the ring, nigga. And let's want to find out.
Yeah, absolutely. I surely do.
Hey, for those of you who don't know, yeah, Larry, he's here celebrating my birthday, but I met Larry because I heard they had these magic carpets for sale, and I wanted to see if that shit was real. Somebody told me it was this Haji Bob ass nigga that sold hookahs and carpets in Van Nuys, and I wanted to go to the hookahs and carpet places, and here come this motherfucker come walking out, and then he told me the whole get down, how Larry saved me some money, man. He told me how it was just a scam that he put out, but he wasn't gonna do that to a real nigga like me. So that's how me and Larry got cool.
No, what I told you was it don't matter how much magic these carpets have, none of these hoes can hold your big ass up. That's what really happened.
Nah.
Yeah, that's what happened, you piece of shit.
Yeah, nah.
Hey, Dad, what you doing for your birthday besides being weak?
Actually, in an hour and a half, I'm gonna be studying my cardology, man. Like I've been doing my and thank y'all people who've been doing my readings this week. Y'all booked me up. Like I was like 5 appointments short of a totally booked week this week for everybody who did my cardology readings. I have 3. Actually, I have 3 slots open for tomorrow if you still want that birthday discount. But next week, still hit me up. I mean, I've been having so many goddamn positive responses for the cardology, so I study at least hour and a half a day, just trying to get better at this shit.
Hey, I want to give a testimonial as to Fat Boy's cardology skills. I was his guinea pig when he first got into it, and I had him do one for me and someone else. And he's never met this other person. Couldn't pick him out of a lineup. And this motherfucker was dead on. Like he was dead on. So if y'all want to know something about yourself, hit the one fat ass up for a reason.
Gotta throw the fat ass in there, huh?
Yeah, I mean, what I'm gonna say? Skinny, slim? Nah.
And see, this is why I don't jump on the whole marginalized. You can't say anything about LGBTQ. Y'all don't get jokes like this.
Nah, man.
They don't hit y'all with jokes like this, man. Fat niggas been living in discrimination since day one, man. Airplane seats is too small. Then this is the worst part about it. I'm a big nigga. Larry's skinny, but he got wide shoulders, so he take up space too. This nigga's shaped like the men's bathroom logo.
The man, fuck you, bitch. At least I can fit in the men's bathroom. And I'm gonna tell y'all, the funny thing is people assume that just because Dewan is fat as fuck, that he eats a lot, dog. Dewan he really don't eat a lot, dog. I eat more than Dewan. It's the craziest thing, dog.
That should be pissing me off.
Like this motherfucker does not eat. I'm like, how did he get this big, dog? God don't like you. That's what God was like, I'm gonna make this motherfucker dyslexic and fat. How about that, dog?
Fuck you. No, but that's true though. Like at Fabs, when you go to Fabs, you can get the King chili cheese fries.
Yeah.
And you'll eat all them hoes too.
Yep. The whole fucking thing.
Nigga, I can't finish the small, but I got all the goddamn weight, man. That's another reason why I should kick your ass to burn some calories.
Man, I mean, you might burn some calories doing some shit you can't do. You're gonna put in a lot of work doing it, but you're gonna be unsuccessful, bitch.
Nah.
You and I both know that.
Nah.
You know that. Nah. I'll be trying to tell you fat don't mean tough. It mean fat.
It mean I whoop your ass though.
Yeah, okay, well, we gonna see. We will damn sure see. Hey, y'all, for y'all watching, this the promo for the fight, dog. We'll let y'all know the date when we actually square up, but this is the promo. Quan been asking for this fight. Who else in the chat been asking for this fight? People been asking for this shit, dog. We got to give the people what they want.
Tasha been asking for this fight for like 10 years now. Tasha, she could be the
I ain't fucking with that crazy nigga. That nigga's crazy.
Yeah, Tasha been trying to instigate this since 2011.
Hey, you remember Queen Keys? Remember the Keys story?
Oh yeah, Tasha's Keys story.
I ain't fucking with Tasha. She crazy.
Courtney G, if you want to get a session, go to my website breakthroughas.org, and you can sign up on my website breakthroughas.org. Mm-hmm. You can sign up right there. Look
Look at all these people signing up for your shit, dog, because I'm on this motherfucker, dog. That's what it is, dog. I brings business, bitch.
Nigga, you don't bring shit but you don't bring a motherfucking thing but bad memories. Fuck you.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Bring your untimely death, nigga. That's something else I'm gonna bring too. Bitch ass, nigga.
Nah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Aries. You in here? Yeah. Thanks for getting your reading today. I appreciate that. We had a dope reading today. Yeah.
Good shit, man. Look at you, boy.
Yeah. So when I'm done with this, I'm studying at least a good hour and a half. Cause whatever I do, I like being good at. I can't fuck around. You know what I mean? I gotta be good at what I do.
So you're not gonna have no fun for your birthday. You're gonna study an hour and a half, and then that's 1 hour, possibly an hour and a half. There's so much more of the day left. Are you gonna do something fun, or are you just gonna sit around and look weak?
Nah, see, Isha was gonna go see her dad today, but she gonna go tomorrow. So now we just changed the plan, so we probably can go out. But like, nah, I think I got this weekend. Tomorrow I got War, Carlos Santana, and Earth, Wind, and Fire, nigga.
Oh shit!
I'm in the daytime. I'm gonna be in Lamert Park, and then Kamasi and Terrence Martin gonna be in Lamert Park tomorrow too. But I'm gonna miss that to be Earth, Wind, and Fire. But before the Earth, Wind, and Fire show, I'm gonna be over in Lamert Park, going up and down, just hanging out with black folks, nigga, chilling. I'm gonna be in the vibe tomorrow, so y'all might see me out in Lamert Park tomorrow, just in the vibe. And then I'm gonna go to the Earth, Wind, and Fire concert, and then Sunday. Hollywood Bowl, Earth, Wind, and Fire again. Anthony Hamilton, The Roots.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so I nigga this weekend, and I'm and then the summer solstice is when the 21st. I'm shrooming like a motherfucker that night.
Yeah, I figured that.
I'm doing my mushrooms on the summer solstice to bring in the summer with a spiritual nigga. Hell yeah. So I'm gonna be good.
Well, I mean, have fun till I get out there, dog, because all that shit gonna stop once I touch down. I'm telling you.
That's not happening.
No, we gonna see, bitch. I'm telling you, dog. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna make it Joe Feezy with the Cash App. Joe Fox. I'm gonna have Joe Fox on next week because Joe Fox is the designer. He is the brains. He is the architect behind the Black American music family tree. I went ahead and put all the tree together. What I did was I put the tree together. I made sure that the tree was, I did all the work on it, and our brother Joe Fox, he did the art behind it. Like he's the one that came up with the design, the idea to make it a black woman. I'm gonna give y'all. Here we go. This is the T-shirt. That was brother Joe Fox right there. That was him, because I gave it to him, and then Joe Fox. See, that's one thing about Joe. Joe's like a mastermind. He's a real calm brother, real cool. If you ever met Joe Fox, when you talk to him, he'd be like, "Yeah, man, yeah, just real calm, real cool." And I'm like, "All right, Joe, this is what I want." And he's like, all Joe's saying is like, "Yeah, man, yeah, okay, all right. Let me think about it, man. Let me think about it, brother." And so as Joe Fox is saying, "Let me think about it, brother," he goes away, and I keep refining the tree, keep refining it. And Joe is patient too, because I'm hitting Joe up I'm emailing him sometimes 6 in a row. Put Rockabilly Blues, and then put Memphis Blues. And then I email Joe back 5 minutes later. No, put Memphis Blues before Rockabilly Blues. And then I re-email him back in 15 minutes. No, add this. And for about 2 months, Joe Fox had to deal with me because I put together the tree initially off the top of my head. And then I started reading different books to refine the order of the tree. But then as I would read books, I would come up to another book. And then I come up to another book. And it'd just be like, shit. And I would hit up Joe, and this motherfucker had the patience of Moses. Joe just said he ain't lying. Joe be like, all right, yeah, all right, yeah.
Man, but I don't like the voice you gave, Joe. You make him sound like the villain in the blaxploitation movie, dog. That don't sound like Joe.
You're right. You're right. Joe's more articulate than that. Joe's like, yeah, I
Yeah.
get it. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
But Joe got like a little. Joe's voice is too deep for like when you see Joe. I'm gonna clown you, Joe. Joe has the voice of somebody who's like 7 feet tall. Like when you hear Joe's voice, you expecting like, and he has that presence too. Like Joe got the voice and he got the presence. Like you wouldn't, and I tell you this, you ain't gonna fuck with Joe Fox either. You ain't gonna fuck with that boy. But it's really Joe that came up with that, and then from there, I would make sure that I just, I would just do he would fill in things, and all I'm saying that to Joe is we appreciate you, Joe. We appreciate you, man.
Much respect, brother.
Yes, sir.
I love that tree. I just don't like the fact that you did it for Dewan, dog. Anything that benefits Dewan does not make me happy at all.
See,
nothing.
See, that's what you just heard was Chronicles from a hoe ass nigga right there. That's what that was.
Nigga, the only time I was happy to see you happy was at your wedding. Any other time, that shit bothers the shit out of me.
And I appreciate the booking, man. Yeah, y'all appreciate y'all for the cash apps and the posters and the paintings, man. Shit. It's been a beautiful birthday so far.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna go by and see my parents too for a little bit. I'm cooking.
Of course.
On Sunday, I appreciate the cash app, Troy. On Sunday, I'm a barbecue for my dad, Father's Day, before I go to the Hollywood Bowl.
Man.
Yeah, for some reason the stock of this tree is not showing up.
But you about to email Joe again? You gonna email him and ask him to do some extra shit for you? Leave that man alone. He done with it.
Fuck you, nigga. But yeah, y'all. But anything you want to close out? Because I got some shit to get. I got to get ready for what I got to do, man. What you got to close out with?
Well, I know not too many listeners are in Houston, but if you are in Houston, Texas, I am at Phil and Derek's. I'm there. We got 2 shows tonight, 2 shows tomorrow, and then I'm also at the Secret Group on Sunday. So if you're in Houston and you want to come laugh or give me some weed or something like that, come to Phil and Derek's tonight or tomorrow, or the Secret Group on Sunday. And fuck DeJuan's birthday.
And if you're in Houston, please avoid the temptation to check this nigga's chin. I know how it is, fellas. Like sometimes as a man, when you go around and you know you can whoop somebody, you just want to do it because you know it ain't gonna be much. When you go around Larry, you gonna see this nigga and you gonna know he gonna be the weakest nigga you see in the room. Like, so if you get that temptation to check that nigga in his chin, remember he got barbed wire in his beard and this is gonna fuck your knuckles up. So
let me tell you something. Look, if you want to check my chin, you want to do any of that shit, hey, please do. But just know this. I bring my homeboy with me everywhere I go. This nigga, this the only that I sleep with this motherfucker. So if you want to do it, do it.
And that is the weakest ass look I've ever seen with a gun. Usually when you see a gun, you get at least your heart skip a little bit like, oh, nigga. When I saw that shit come out, I was like, nigga, I'll take that gun, motherfucker. I'll take that whole, flip it back around on your bitch ass and knock your teeth out with it. Then I'll slap you with that bitch and drop it on the ground because I know you ain't gonna do nothing with it. That's what I do, nigga.
Man, please.
But yeah, y'all can get the t-shirts, get the canvas poster, get the roll-up poster, get the t-shirt. We really celebrating Black Music Month here. Because Black Music Month, we ain't gonna let these motherfuckers come around and take our shit with a bunch of rainbows. A motherfucking rainbow we created to be a symbol of unity, not about who you're fucking. Just being nice to a motherfucker. Y'all done took it and said, We gonna turn this shit into booty busting activities. And so, like, God, no, can we have something?
Can't have shit. They done took man, goddamn.
That's why we should. That's why we got to take it. We got to just own it. You know what I mean? We ain't got to acknowledge that shit. But what we can acknowledge is ours. And this is Black Music Month. Juneteenth is Sunday. And even at the Hollywood Bowl on Sunday, they're talking about a universal day of freedom. No, this ain't no universal day of freedom. This is the day that black people got freed.
There wasn't no universal slavery, goddammit.
Yeah, it wasn't no universal, none of that shit. Like me personally, I'm not gonna give out universal ass whoopings. I'm just gonna whoop Larry's ass. You know what I mean? Ain't gonna be no specific. You know what I mean? To the rest of y'all, I'm peaceful. I'm nice. To this nigga, I knocked that nigga's beard into a shag real fast, nigga.
No, the fuck you won't, bitch. No, you won't.
But I'm be back on this with y'all soon. Thank y'all for listening. I'll go to InstanceNashRace.com. I will be doing concert reviews from these concerts I'm going to this weekend. My Roy Ayers show, I'm about to put that up on Spotify and iTunes. And Instance Nash Race, if you're not already subscribed to the podcast of it on over on Spotify and on iTunes, go to the website and hit the motherfucking button to become subscribed. So you can get them and then subscribe to the Mixcloud, because all Instance and Ashtrays are done live on Mixcloud. If you want to be part of the live chat room when I do it, you got to be on Mixcloud. And Mixcloud is on that link too. But the replays, y'all can play that motherfucker through Spotify and iTunes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's right. Darius Heston in the chat room says Larry can't fight though, and I believe you, brother. I know you're right. I see you got this motherfucker Darius in the chat room. This motherfucker got a vacation hat on his head in that photo of his. But
he feeling real froggy because it's Pride Month. That's what I'm gonna let him have. I'm gonna let that nigga have it because it's Pride Month, and I don't want to be charged with no hate crime, beating up no gay man. So I'm gonna let you have it, Darius. I'm pretty sure I'll see you tonight or tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I'll see you at one of these shows, and I'm gonna let you make it, dog. I'm not gonna put my hands on you. Be gay.
And with that being said, there are no perfect messengers, only perfect messages for those who are willing to pick up the game. We out. Book me right now on breakthroughas.org for my cardology readings.
Peace out, y'all.